So I kind of wanted to do this about a year ago. It wasn't a year ago, it was about 2 years ago. When I only made music on my phone. On GarageBand, the app, which I did Sincerely Blair on, which is my first record. It wasn't good. It was okay. And back then I just had a phone and I didn't really have a studio to preview, and now I do. So I thought now is the time I should do this. Alright, so let's start. Yeah, so this is the desk. It's got quite a few things on it. So let's start with the MacBook Pro 2012. It's a bit old, it's really rigid and awful, but it works. It's also got a crack in the mouse pad. I don't know how it got there, but I've been rolling with it. This is an audio interface, and it's got two inputs. I use one for my microphone and one for my anything that is electric that I plug into it, like my guitars. And it's got a headphone input, which I'm focusing on. This cinematography is really good. I don't know why it's so good. This is my microphone. It's like £40. It's actually really good. It's also golden. When I sing into it, it makes me feel like I am a rock star. These are my monitors, which are just speakers. They're the best budget monitors you can get. Really, I got them for £88, I think. They're Mackie monitors, and they're green, which is my favorite color. Hidden behind the laptop is my alesis keyboard. It's a MIDI keyboard, and it has 2 octaves, and it's pretty good. It's got good sensitivity, so when you play it, it really feels like you're playing an actual piano. It's got little pads on the side and an octave controller and some knobs that just really make it a good MIDI controller, not just a keyboard. This is my cable, which I've attached to my desk because it feels cool. This is the pick holder that you don't really need, but it also feels cool. This is a bunch of picks on my desk that I don't use. This is a light that I don't use, but I just wanted to show it. It's not turning on. It's not turning on. It turned on. There you go. It's quite brighter at nighttime. It's just because it's daytime when I filmed this. This is my Axel amp, which I use from time to time because it's just really accessible because it's right next to my bed. Also, it's only got 2 settings, clean and overdrive, and it's only got treble and bass and EQ, which is quite limiting, and it's all the way up because it's not that strong at all and doesn't really change the sound at all. So I just thought, why not put them all the way up for the gag? This is my other amp, which I don't use because it doesn't work. Onto guitars. This is my Stratocaster, which is not a real Stratocaster. It's actually a knockoff that you can get on Amazon for about £60. I am not rich. I just like to modify things. I put stickers all over it because I think it looks cool, because it's got a Grim Reaper on it, which I think is really cringe. Just to show off what it sounds like, I'm gonna play a little section from my song Apple Crumble, which is on my recent EP Human Hubris, just to show off what this guitar sounds like. This is my 8-string, it's a Jackson guitar, and I got this because I've wanted one for a very long time. It's my most recent one. I need to clean my instruments. It's got a really cool red pattern on it, and I don't really know how to string my instruments properly, so I don't know how to wind them like everybody else does. I just kind of slap them onto it. This is my bass, which I really like, even though it's not very good at the same time. It's got a rosewood fretboard. I'm pretty sure that's the right terminology. I've been using this for quite a while now. I got it back in 2019 and I discovered it in stickers. Also, please excuse the abysmal dust on this goddamn instrument. What you're seeing here is 2 hours of pain because I didn't know that you had to cut bass strings before you put them on, so I spent about 2 hours wasting my arm strength putting it on. Anyway, let's move on to my acoustic guitar. This is the instrument that I bring out only when I want to be generic. It's a 6-string, of course, and it's got pretty good wood, and it's good strings. As you can see, I'm zooming in on it because I love them so much. I haven't really used this in a lot of songs. I've only ever used it on Homesick off my recent EP, Human Hubris, and the Pumpkins, I think, yeah. And finally, this is my ukulele, which is the first instrument that I ever got because I liked 21 Pilots. Don't act like you didn't. I have not changed the strings in 5 years when I got it in 2016, and they still sound pretty decent. Also, it's got a really, really cool design on it. It's completely custom. I didn't ask for it to be like this, but it was just on eBay. And it's good. It's good. I have a sticker of Stitch next to it. To actually record and mix my music, I use Logic Pro X, which is just another software that you can use. You can also use things like Ableton or Pro Tools or Cubase or other things like that to make your music. This is what I use. I don't know why I filmed me shut my laptop, but I did, I guess. And on a final note, I put my straps on my door, and that is it. In other news, I'm releasing a new signal. I'm releasing a new signal soon. I might as well plug it before any words even said about it. I've recently acquired TikTok. Go follow that if you have nothing else to do with your life. Thanks to the support on Human Hubris, it just hit 10k streams overall, and that's pretty good. I'll see you in the next one in a few months. I need to get on my YouTube game. I really do. I'm not hitting it. Get it? Goodbye.